JL Rock percent off collector. We're here with another Transformers unboxing and review, and today we're looking at the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron trilogy, which was basically the ones from Netflix. And this is Chromia, and this is from AliExpress. So I'm even still learning about AliExpress because I actually thought that everything from AliExpress is knockoffs, but that's not true. They actually have legit stuff. Sometimes they get items that had like a defect or other little minor things, and then you can pick this up. I love RC, I love Elita 1, I love Chromia, so I'm always trying to get different copies. I haven't really been able to find a lot of this version new. I do see it on the aftermarket for about 30 bucks or so. I was able to pick this up for 21 bucks. So you know me with those deals and them discounts. So let's take a look and see how this works out. So I mean, the box is basically spot on as to you know, what you would have sought if you bought it from Hasbro. So as I said, I'm not so concerned about if this is a knockoff or as it has like a little defect or something. As long as it isn't something like groundbreaking, you usually can tell. Like if it's like a lot of times, if you get like some of the G1 stuff, that's like a clear knockoff. Or if it has names like Deformation and stuff, it's like duh, you know that's not. In this case, I actually believe that this is one of the legit versions, but it's just that there's just some reason why it ended up on AliExpress, even though when you go look at the description, it doesn't show you anything like, oh, there's something wrong with it or something. But that's what I've read elsewhere. But if someone actually knows the full 411 and exactly, you know, what you encounter with some of these that basically look legit on AliExpress, hey, please leave something in the comments. So you can see that this one is a pretty cool looking one. It has that cool, you know, Cybertronian type vehicle and all that. I'm getting a little closer. You can see the cool weapon and all that. I liked this as soon as I saw it, and I did enjoy the Netflix show and all that. So I was really excited to get this. Also, it's not hard to transform, which is good because I am terrible at transforming. So enough of all that. Let's get into it and open this up. Actually, I did a little cutting of the tape, but I forgot to get this one here. So pull this out. Quick and painless. Cool background with it. So make sure I didn't leave anything in the box. Nope. Get that out of here. Alright, so you can see, have the instructions here and how to transform. Basically all that basic stuff here. Though, you know, I'm not a on-screen transformer, so I'm not gonna be doing that. And it's cool because you can see here that you have like how to put together the weapon and all that. So that's pretty sweet. So that's awesome. And then you have this extra. Oh, okay. I guess this is just. I'm not sure what it is. Why there's two different ones. I guess maybe language-wise, because the other one is in English and this one is not. That is cool how it has the power levels and everything, and our weapon and all that you can combine and all that. So that's cool. And as I said, you have the cool little background here. That's nice. You can pair that out how it looks later. And then we can see here that we have the plastic prison. So let's get her out of there. And I had my scissors. I don't know what I did with it. I was looking around and I lost it. This is not as effective as the scissors, but it'll do in a pinch. Actually, I think I have one of my scissors here. Oh, no, I thought so. I ended up bumping the screen. So yeah, party foul on my part. But not a problem. I mean, these little plastic ties here are not too much of an issue. I just want to make sure I don't mess around and actually hit anything important. that one, she could just slide out of that. And that's cool because it already comes in the robot form, so we can take a look at that. So let me just zoom in while I pull out the weapon. I like the way the weapon looks too. And then the little add-on pieces here, which is weird that it had the little pieces that allow you to combine it or reconnect it. Actually has more the plastic twist ties on it. So just overall, you know, it feels good. It feels like others that I've had in this line. I've picked up a couple of other Transformers from the Siege line. It's that lighter plastic, but like I said before, if you see my videos, that there's a difference between you know, cheap plastic and just light plastic. This is light plastic. I love the color scheme. That was one of the things that I really like. I like that light blue on her, and I do like just the sculpt of it. I just like all the different lines, and you know, the grooves and the designs all the way around. You can see on the back, you know, you got a lot back there, basically the main part of the car and all that. But you know, even the plastic here for the car mode is really nice. But again, I just like all the grooves that you see in this. It just, to me, it's like, it just makes it look so much better. And I love the red accents. Like you can see here, you got all the red accents even on top of her head here. And then as far as articulation, pretty decent as well. I love that you know, there's a wider foot on this. It makes it easy to get a good stance, good bending with the knees. You got that ball right there, so you can twist, you can move the legs around really nice. It's a little loose, but anything bad. Is there a waist to it? It looks like it would be, but maybe not. Oh, I think that's normal. I don't think there's anything I did wrong. So then as far as the hands, it looks like this is just the part of the transformation to turn it in, but you can bend at the elbow, and then I think you can also rotate, yeah, at what would be the bicep, and then you got a good rotation as far as the arm. And then you saw before when I was looking at the head, you got pretty good head rotation with that. You know, you can really get some distinct motions. Looking down, you don't get as much, but really good at, I mean, look at that as far as looking up. Though I'm sure part of that has to do with the transformation. Let's look at the gun real fast. So it basically comes in different pieces. So you have this one here. I do wish there was maybe a little bit more color to it, but I'm guessing that maybe that's part of this, where when you combine it, that's where you get some of the color from. And then, you know, from there you can stack on. These are the other little two pieces that come with it. So I've had some like this before, and usually you can play around with different things. Like you can see here, you can put the grooves basically on either end. So you can do it at the bottom, you could do it at the top, or you can also, I think you can, yeah. So you can connect it. So there's different things that you can do as far as the gun. And then you got the different little grooves here that can fit on Chromia as well. So overall, pretty nice. Let's put her on the turntable, take her for a spin. So here we have her on the slow turntable. And do I have it where it just goes partly one way and then reverses the other way? Is that how I did it? I swear I still am not getting exactly how this turntable, because sometimes I swear I press it just to turn one way and it's like, nope, I'm gonna go back the other way. So I just have to say, I really like the presentation. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. And I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's fine. So I really like the way the presentation of how this looks. I think that she looks really cool. The color scheme and everything, the design, as I said, I love the way the different markings on her look. Even with the, you know, a lot of her car showing in the back, I have no problem, even the way the wheels are and everything. And I really think that the different things you can do with the gun is pretty sweet as well. So we can zoom in just a little bit extra close just so you can see really good each different section of how it looks. And I just have to say that I think that it's a really good design. I'm really pleased with this overall. I mean, I don't see anything that stands out that makes me feel like, oh, I got something wrong or anything like that. This feels great to me. So before we switch it over to vehicle mode, let me just show you some of the other ones that I have. So you see I already have her compatriots here. So, oops, got a little too close to the edge with the guns. So you can see I'm happy to have that collection right here of these three. I swear, I don't know why the turn thing is going faster now, but that's fine, it's fine. It's all good. So, I mean, right there, you got Alita 1, you got RC, and Chromia. So, I have a lot more RCs than anyone else. I think I actually only have one other Alita 1, and then this is my first Chromia. So, to get these three together has me geeking out, because I think they look pretty sweet. Let me, without the spin, just put them down so you can see. And like I like also that all of them have that wide base with their feet too. I always like that lot more than when they try and give them like heels or something like that. I never understood that, but for robots. But you know, hey, whatever. The design is the design. So yeah, I think that right there, that's a sweet trio right there. But we're not done yet, because I'm going to show you what Chromia looks like in her vehicle mode coming up right now. And we're back, and like I said, I have to say that this is sweet. Just for me personally as a collector, if I don't have like a specific attachment to a bot, in this case I like Chromia and the three, actually it's four, I think. Well, actually I think it was five, but I really do like you know, this line and this character. But even in cases where I don't, I always go that one of the two modes have to also look cool to me. Either the robot mode has to look really sweet, or the vehicle mode. In this case, I think it's both. Get a little closer. I just think that the Cybertronian car style just looks sweet. And it actually kind of makes sense even in terms of like the disguise part. Because if you think about it, I just don't think that you would necessarily need to disguise yourself if you're on Cybertron. I mean, at that point, it's more for functionality and whatever your purpose is, whether it's, you know, running away, transportation, combat. So I think that's really sweet. So right after that, though, I do notice that even though I did go to EM Go 316 as far as the transformation, that it doesn't sit completely level for like rolling wise. Like you can kind of. I know that part of it is turntable, but I mean it does roll, but not great. But again, that to me, just as a collector, that doesn't mean anything because I'm not interested in rolling it. But I point that out. But as I said, I really just think the cut, the way that this is designed really just helps with the whole alien look. I love the fact that you mount all the weapons on to the actual vehicle in different ways as well, including up here. I think that's sweet. I really like the cockpit. I don't think that it opens here. No, I don't think so. But I really just like that, how that looks. Even the way the Autobot symbol is red and it sits on it, I think that really looks sweet. Even the tire design, you know, nothing crazy, but it's nice. You can see underneath, it's pretty simple. The transformation, as I said, is not hard at all. It's just that I'm just still not good enough to really do it justice on camera when there's great YouTubers that do it much better. So you can see kind of, there's a lot of these designs where the hands kind of bend in the back. So like in the back, I guess that would be like, I guess the least attractive part, I guess. But again, this doesn't bother me at all. I think the front looks sweet. You know, yeah, you can see under here, but no problem at all. But I really just think the overall profile of it is really nice. So as I said, I picked this up at AliExpress. I'll put the link in the description. I don't see any problems. It felt perfect. It transformed perfect. I didn't see any noticeable defects. If you guys see something that I didn't, please let me know. So as I said, I got this for about 22 bucks. There was a sale at the time. I think normally you can pick it up for about 27 bucks, 28 bucks, but that's still cheaper. I mean, that's what it's going for open box that I've seen on eBay. So you know, if you don't mind where it's possibly a knockoff or something else, still not 100% sure on that. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But either way, I definitely say this is definitely worth a pickup, and I'm happy to have this as part of my collection. Hey, thanks for checking out the channel. And if you like what you've seen, please consider giving us a like, comment, a sub, all that stuff. It really helps the algorithm as we try to make a push to reach out to more collectors that like me like to get that discount, because you know how I say, no discount, no deal. All right, catch you later.